You might be shocked to learn that cities could shrink. Research suggests a staggering 87.5% of cities across the United States could face significant population reductions in the next decade or two. This trend is driven by a combination of economic shifts, climate challenges, and changes in the job market. For instance, many vibrant cities that once thrived are witnessing residents relocate to the suburbs or even to completely different states in search of improved opportunities and a better quality of life. Cities heavily dependent on industries that are in decline are especially vulnerable as they struggle to keep their populations intact. This situation compels local leaders to innovate and find new ways to attract residents and businesses. Rising housing costs, the availability of job opportunities, and climate issues like natural disasters or extreme weather can further push individuals to seek more favorable living conditions elsewhere. As urban planners and city officials confront this potential crisis, communities are proactively working to create dynamic, appealing environments. What innovative strategies will these cities adopt to reverse this trend and foster a thriving urban atmosphere? Here's a wild fact about Goran Krop. In 1996, this adventurous Swede took on a challenge that most wouldn't even dream of. He cycled 5,000 kilometers from Sweden to Nepal, conquered the towering heights of Mount Everest solo, and then made the long journey back on his bike. What makes his journey even more extraordinary is that Goran climbed Everest without the help of Sherpas or using bottled oxygen, pushing the limits of human endurance. Imagine pedaling your way through diverse landscapes and tackling the world's highest mountain, all under your own power. Along the way, he faced extreme weather, steep trails, and the daunting heights of the Himalayas. Goran's feat not only showcased incredible stamina and determination, but also highlighted the spirit of adventure. Have you ever dreamed of taking on such an epic challenge? Why exactly does St. Elmo's fire glow during storms? This fascinating phenomenon features a blue or violet glow that pops up around sharp objects during thunderstorms. Essentially, St. Elmo's fire is caused by an electrical discharge in the atmosphere, which occurs when the air becomes supercharged with electricity during stormy weather. When the electric field around a sharp point, like the tip of a ship's mast or an airplane wing, reaches a certain strength, it can ionize the air, creating that stunning and eerie glow. Although it might look a bit spooky, don't worry. St. Elmo's fire is harmless and has amazed sailors and pilots for centuries, often seen as a good omen or a mystical sign. Many people believe this magical sight brings protection and safety during perilous storms. Next time you hear thunder or see lightning, keep an eye out. Who knows when you might witness this incredible display? Prepare to be amazed by our hidden senses. Recent scientific findings suggest that humans possess more than 5 senses, revealing a fascinating and complex sensory system. While most of us are familiar with the traditional 5 senses, sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, research indicates that we actually have extras, such as the ability to sense time and even detect Earth's magnetic field. This means that our perception of the world extends far beyond what we usually acknowledge. For instance, our internal clock helps us gauge time without needing a watch. Furthermore, certain studies suggest that some individuals can sense the direction of magnetic fields, a skill usually found in migratory birds. These discoveries not only challenge our understanding of senses, but also open up new avenues for exploring human potential. What other amazing capabilities could our bodies have that we haven't yet discovered? Hard to believe, but ocean currents control our climate. These powerful streams of water move energy across the globe and have a significant impact on both temperature and weather patterns. Imagine the ocean as a giant conveyor belt, carrying warm water from the equator to cooler regions, while cold water flows back toward the tropics. This circulation helps to moderate temperatures, preventing extremes in different areas. For instance, the Gulf Stream warms parts of northwestern Europe, making climates there milder than those at similar latitudes. Without these currents, weather would behave much more erratically. They also play a role in ocean biodiversity, influencing where various marine species can thrive. Understanding these currents not only helps scientists predict climate change, but also reveals how interconnected our planet's systems are. So, next time you think about the ocean, Remember, it's much more than just salt water. It's a driving force in our climate. Here's a wild fact about the Mystic River. This 7-mile river near Boston has a name steeped in rich history. Derived from a Native American word meaning big river, the name reveals just how significant this waterway was to the people who lived alongside it long before European settlers arrived. While the Mystic River may not be the largest river in the area, its name evokes a sense of respect and importance. The term highlights how names can tell us about the landscapes and cultures that surround them. Imagine the Native Americans who relied on this body of water for food, transportation, and community, giving it a name that reflects their appreciation for its size and influence. Today, the Mystic River flows through urban landscapes, connecting neighborhoods and parks, but it still carries the echoes of its past. Learning about its name can inspire us to think more deeply about the places we inhabit and the stories they hold. What other hidden meanings can we discover in local names? You might be shocked to learn that planets inspire chocolates. Olympus, a popular Japanese brand, has taken sweet treats to a cosmic level with its latest collection, themed around the planets of our solar system. Each chocolate is meticulously crafted to resemble a different planet, providing a delightful treat for both the eyes and the taste buds. From the fiery reds of Mars to the deep blues of Neptune, the colors and textures of these chocolates mirror the celestial bodies they represent. Nestled in an elegant black box, this collection not only serves as a tasty indulgence, but also makes for a stunning gift or centerpiece. Imagine enjoying a bite that transports you to a different world. This creative fusion of astronomy and confectionery raises the bar on gift-giving and invites chocolate lovers to explore the universe in a whole new way. Who knew dessert could be so out of this world? Is it really true that intelligence links to hair minerals? Recent research shows a fascinating connection between intelligence and the trace elements zinc and copper found in our hair. These minerals play a crucial role in how our brains function. Zinc is essential for neurotransmitter activity, which is vital for sending signals between brain cells. In contrast, copper helps produce the energy our brain cells need to operate effectively. While having more of these minerals doesn't automatically make someone smarter, the study suggests that proper nutrition can significantly impact mental performance. For example, diets rich in these nutrients might support better memory formation and overall cognitive abilities. This curious relationship highlights the importance of a balanced diet, not just for physical health, but also for keeping our brains sharp and ready to tackle challenges. So next time you think about eating healthy, remember that what you put on your plate can fuel your mind as well. How can you ensure your diet supports your brain health? This might surprise you. Rabbit jumping is a sport. Originating in the 1970s, this quirky activity has blossomed into a thrilling international competition. Participants train their rabbits to leap over obstacles, showcasing their agility and endurance. The rules are surprisingly strict, ensuring fair play and safety for all furry competitors. A standout moment in this sport's history is the astonishing world record for the highest rabbit jump, which currently stands at a remarkable 42 inches or 106 centimeters. This achievement demonstrates the incredible potential of these cute animals when dedicated owners put in the time to train them. Rabbit jumping events often draw large crowds, with spectators cheering for their favorite teams. The combination of skill, teamwork, and the sheer joy of watching rabbits soar makes it a unique experience for everyone involved. Who would have thought that rabbits could be such talented athletes? Did you know apple seeds contain cyanide? While it might sound alarming, apple seeds actually do hold a small amount of cyanide, a compound that's toxic in high doses. But don't panic. You would need to consume a large quantity of seeds for it to become harmful. This fascinating fact also applies to the pits of other fruits like cherries, apricots, and peaches. In these fruits, the cyanide is bound up in a form called amygdalin, which only produces cyanide when metabolized. It takes a hefty dose of seeds or pits, around several dozen, to put someone at real risk. Still, it's a good idea to avoid eating them just to be safe. Nature's fascinating in how it packages these compounds, reminding us to enjoy fruits with their tasty flesh and be cautious about the other parts. So next time you bite into a crisp apple, you can relish the sweetness without worrying too much about those tiny seeds. You might be shocked to learn that dinosaurs almost disappeared. It may sound unbelievable, but a cataclysmic event unfolded about 66 million years ago when an asteroid roughly 10 kilometers wide struck what we now know as the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. This monumental collision unleashed energy equivalent to over 1 million atomic bombs, creating the Chicxulub crater and triggering catastrophic changes to Earth's environment. Dust and debris shot high into the atmosphere, effectively blocking sunlight for an extended period. As temperatures plummeted and ecosystems shattered, the harsh conditions led to the extinction of approximately 75% of all species, including the majestic non-avian dinosaurs that had dominated terrestrial life for more than 160 million years. The loss of these colossal creatures allowed mammals to flourish in the wake of their extinction, paving the way for the rich tapestry of life we see today. Therefore, the next time you gaze at a dinosaur skeleton or enjoy a film featuring these prehistoric giants, take a moment to appreciate how close we came to living in a world devoid of their magnificent presence. Have you ever wondered why twins are so common in Benin? Benin, a vibrant country in Central Africa, holds the remarkable title of having the highest twin birth rate in the world, exceeding 3%. This astonishing figure is more than double the global average of around 1.3%. So what makes this West African nation so unique? Researchers believe that genetics might play a significant role, as certain ethnic groups in Benin show a higher tendency to produce twins. Additionally, local diets rich in cassava and yams are thought to encourage multiple births. Cultural factors also come into play. In many communities, having twins is celebrated and seen as a blessing. This fascinating phenomenon highlights how a combination of lifestyle, genetics, and cultural beliefs can influence human biology and reproductive health in extraordinary ways. What other secrets do you think Benin's twin legacy holds? Why do our fingers lack muscles of their own? It's fascinating to learn that humans have very few muscles in their fingers. Surprisingly, the muscles that control how we move our fingers are not found in our fingertips, but rather in our forearm and palm. When you flex your fingers to grip something or point, those muscles in your forearm contract, pulling on tendons that extend into your fingers. This clever arrangement allows for a greater range of motion and strength. Imagine trying to type or play an instrument without this efficient design. Our fingers rely on nerves to relay signals from the brain to the muscles, ensuring quick and precise movements. This setup is not only useful for delicate tasks, but also essential for gripping objects firmly. The next time you wave goodbye or write a note, remember that each little movement is made possible by the hard-working muscles in your arms, making our hands incredibly versatile tools. Isn't it amazing how our bodies are structured for such complex activities? Is it really true that North Dakota is the least educated state? Yes, it's true. North Dakota has the lowest percentage of residents with a college degree in the entire United States, currently standing at a surprising 19%. This statistic attracts attention, especially in comparison to states where college graduation rates are much higher. Several factors contribute to this low percentage. For instance, North Dakota's smaller population and a robust job market that favors blue-collar work, such as farming and oil extraction, mean that many residents prioritize immediate employment over higher education. Moreover, the state's remote location and harsh climate can deter potential students from pursuing degrees. Yet despite these challenges, North Dakota thrives on a culture that values practical skills, ensuring its workforce is well prepared for the demands of the local economy. While the number of college graduates may be low, the strong work ethic and resilience among residents create a unique dynamic. The question remains, will North Dakota take steps to enhance educational opportunities and further empower its economy? This might surprise you. Vietnam's Marble Mountains await discovery. These stunning natural wonders are not merely beautiful sights. They're incredible karst formations primarily composed of marble. Over thousands of years, the relentless forces of wind and water have sculpted these mountains into breathtaking shapes that captivate everyone who visits. As you explore this awe-inspiring landscape, you'll unearth a hidden world filled with mysterious caves, elusive grottos, and twisting underground passages. Many of these caves shelter ancient temples and serene Buddha statues, offering a fascinating insight into the region's rich cultural heritage. Picture yourself wandering through a cool, dimly lit cave, the air thick with history, as you admire the remarkable artistry of both nature and humankind. The Marble Mountains are more than just a picturesque backdrop. They encapsulate stories and secrets from a bygone era, inviting travelers to immerse themselves in their beauty and the intertwining of nature and spirituality. Whether you're an experienced adventurer or a casual sightseer, this majestic site guarantees an unforgettable experience. Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats. Our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. Did you know Kim Basinger bought a whole town? In the 1980s, the famous actress Kim Basinger made headlines when she purchased the tiny town of Brazelton, Georgia, for a whopping $20 million. Her ambitious dream was to turn this quaint little place into a bustling tourist destination. Kim envisioned charming shops, exciting attractions, and maybe even a movie-themed park that would draw in visitors from all over. However, things didn't quite go as planned. Despite her big dreams, Kim faced various challenges in her development efforts, and her vision for Brazelton never materialized as she hoped. Ultimately, she sold shares in the town, marking a curious chapter in her life that many fans might not know about. Today, Brazelton is a flourishing community with its own unique character, but it's fascinating to think about what could have been if Kim's plans had succeeded. What would a movie star's town look like today? What if I told you Zara began with one store? It's hard to believe that one of the world's largest fashion brands started its journey in 1975 with a humble shop in La Coruña, Spain. Founded by visionary Amancio Ortega, Zara transformed the way we think about fashion, pioneering the fast fashion business model. This clever approach allows Zara to get the latest trends from the runway to the store in record time. Shoppers can find trendy clothing just weeks after it makes its first appearance on the catwalk. Instead of adhering to traditional fashion seasons, Zara continuously introduces new items, keeping its inventory fresh and exciting for customers. With hundreds of stores across the globe, Zara not only taps into the pulse of current fashion, but also influences how other brands operate. This means that consumers can always discover something new to wear without breaking the bank. As we embrace fashion's rapid evolution, Zara remains a key player in this realm, boldly shaping our wardrobes and redefining shopping habits. What trends will emerge next in this ever-changing landscape? Prepare to be amazed by Kai Cenat's Iron Man suit purchase. The popular content creator recently made waves after shelling out a jaw-dropping $250,000 for this incredible high-tech collectible. Known for his larger-than-life persona and love for unique items, Cenat's extravagant purchase not only showcases his passion for fandom, but also highlights the booming world of luxury collectibles. The Iron Man suit, a stunning replica of the iconic Marvel superhero's armor, features intricate designs and advanced technology that leaves fans in awe. This purchase sparked conversations about the intersection of pop culture and wealth, especially among young collectors who admire the extraordinary. With more influencers exploring high-value items, could we see a new trend in collectors' markets? Cenat's bold choice certainly suggests that blending fandom with investment is becoming more popular. Can you imagine movies without Alfred Hitchcock's thrillers? Alfred Hitchcock is a true legend in the world of cinema, known for pioneering the thriller genre. With films like Psycho, Vertigo, and Rear Window, he created suspenseful stories that keep viewers at the edge of their seats. Hitchcock's innovative techniques, such as the use of music to build tension and his unique camera angles, changed how filmmakers approach storytelling. His ability to blend psychological depth with thrilling plots has influenced countless directors and writers. For instance, the iconic shower scene in Psycho remains a masterclass in suspense and shock, which is why it continues to be studied in film schools today. He wasn't just about scares. He explored complex themes related to fear, obsession, and human nature. Do you think modern thrillers would exist without his groundbreaking work? Hard to believe, but Mongolia has free Wi-Fi in the steppe. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible pace at which Mongolia's telecommunication system is developing. In the heart of the vast, breathtaking steppes, where traditional nomadic life once dominated, free Wi-Fi hotspots are transforming daily living. These internet connections allow nomadic families and travelers to communicate, access essential services, and even manage businesses right from the open fields. Imagine sitting in the serene beauty of the steppe, surrounded by grazing sheep, while checking your messages or browsing the latest news online. This remarkable innovation reflects a cultural shift that embraces modernization while respecting Mongolia's rich heritage. With an increasing number of people connected, the digital landscape is enhancing the social fabric of nomadic communities by providing them with tools for education, commerce, and connection. As technology continues to advance, Mongolia shows that it is possible to merge age-old traditions with modern conveniences, creating a unique blend of the old and new. What will the future hold for this dynamic nation? Did you know your eye can see a candle 30 miles away? This incredible fact highlights the astonishing capabilities of the human eye, which can detect light from a single candle over a vast distance, if the earth were flat. In complete darkness, the eye's sensitivity to light allows it to pick up on even the faintest sources, like a small, flickering flame. This ability stems from specialized cells in our retinas called rods, which thrive in low-light conditions. Imagine standing on a perfectly flat landscape at night and being able to spot a tiny light from miles away. While this scenario is hypothetical, it emphasizes how our vision evolved to help us navigate the world. Of course, the Earth isn't flat, so in reality, mountains, buildings, and other obstacles can block our view. Nonetheless, this fascinating fact showcases just how remarkable our eyes are, turning a simple candle into a beacon of light that can be seen from afar. Isn't it amazing what our bodies are capable of? Here's something incredible about adipose hair preservation. Under specific conditions, a body can transform into a waxy substance known as adipose hair, or grave wax. This fascinating process occurs when body fat breaks down due to the action of soil enzymes after death. These enzymes interact with the fats in the body, leading to a chemical reaction that changes the fat into a soft, waxy material. This natural phenomenon usually happens in damp, anaerobic environments, where the lack of oxygen slows down the typical decomposition processes. Adipocero can effectively preserve the body for years, often found in old graves or archaeological sites. It's like nature's way of wrapping the remains in a protective layer. This unique preservation has intrigued scientists and historians alike, shedding light on how bodies decompose and the conditions that can alter this process. Isn't it amazing how our natural world can create such unusual forms of preservation? This might surprise you. Ice on the Mississippi is vanishing. The mighty Mississippi River, usually blanketed in ice during the cold months, is experiencing a dramatic loss of its winter freeze due to climate change. As global temperatures rise, the river's iconic ice covers are melting earlier every year, changing everything from local ecosystems to weather patterns. Historically, winter ice serves not only as a picturesque scene, but also plays a crucial role in regulating the river's flow and natural habitat. With less ice, the risk of ice jams increases during seasonal thawing. These jams occur when blocks of ice obstruct the river's flow, resulting in potential flooding that could threaten nearby communities. Additionally, the disappearance of winter ice disrupts the migratory patterns of fish, which rely on consistent seasonal cues for breeding. The impact stretches into the economy as well. Local businesses that depend on winter activities face uncertainty. It's vital to understand how climate change affects our water systems so that we can develop strategies to protect these essential environments. What will happen next if this trend continues? What if I told you Ryan Reynolds found love in a superhero movie? The film Green Lantern isn't just another superhero flick. It played a key role in the romantic history of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. While audiences focused on the action and dazzling special effects, a real-life love story was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. After Reynolds divorced from fellow actress Scarlett Johansson, he met Lively on the set of this 2011 movie. Their chemistry was undeniable, both on screen and off, and soon they were spending time together outside of filming. This blossomed into a romantic relationship that captured the attention of fans worldwide. Their connection became so strong that just a year later, they were married in a picturesque ceremony. The story of their romance, beginning amid the comic book action, reminds us that sometimes epic love stories can emerge from the most unexpected places. Isn't it fascinating how Hollywood can create both thrilling adventures and heartfelt relationships? Discover the vastness of the United States. With an impressive area of 9.59 million square kilometers, the United States ranks as the fourth largest country in the world, following Russia, Canada, and China. Imagine traveling from the sun-soaked deserts of Arizona to the icy tundras of Alaska, all within one nation. This incredible diversity extends beyond just climate. It showcases a stunning range of ecosystems too. From lush forests to sprawling prairies, each region has its own unique character. What's even more fascinating is that this vast country spans 6 time zones, meaning that when it's afternoon in New York, it's already morning in Hawaii. This variety not only influences the weather and wildlife, but also the culture and lifestyle of the people living across these different landscapes. Isn't it amazing how much the United States has to offer? Let's uncover the truth about easy travel to Laos. Laos boasts flexible visa policies that cater to everyone, from casual tourists to long-term residents. If you're eager to explore this enchanting country, obtaining a tourist visa is a seamless process. You can apply easily at a Lao embassy or consulate, or conveniently through your smartphone using the e-visa option, which usually ranges from $30 to $50. This accessibility opens up a gateway to discover Laos's stunning landscapes, dynamic cities, and rich cultural heritage. What if you wish to stay longer? No problem. For those interested in working or immersing themselves in the local lifestyle, business visas are also available, provided you have an invitation letter from a company within Laos. These business visas can be extended for up to a year, allowing you ample time to savor the mouth-watering local cuisine, engage in vibrant cultural events, or simply relax amidst the breathtaking natural beauty. With such welcoming visa options, Laos invites adventurers and professionals alike to uncover its hidden treasures. Are you ready to explore this Southeast Asian gem? Most people don't know this, but reptiles change gender. This intriguing fact revolves around temperature and its role in determining the gender of hatchlings. Unlike mammals and birds that rely on genetics, many reptiles, such as bearded dragons from Australia, can have their gender influenced by the warmth of their environment during egg incubation. If the eggs of genetically male bearded dragons are kept at temperatures above 32 degrees Celsius, these males can actually transform into fully functional females. This remarkable phenomenon highlights how adaptable and dynamic nature can be, showcasing the unique ways in which reptiles respond to their surroundings. This temperature-dependent gender determination not only plays a crucial role in the survival of these species, but also provides scientists with insights into evolutionary biology and environmental stressors. Isn't it fascinating how a simple change in temperature can lead to such a dramatic change in gender? Hard to believe, but giraffes never yawn. These amazing creatures are one of the few mammals that skip this common behavior found in many species. You might wonder why that is. It seems that their fascinating physiology plays a big role. Giraffes have long necks and a unique heart structure that efficiently pumps blood up to their brains, reducing the need for extra oxygen that yawning typically provides. Because they can maintain oxygen levels effectively without yawning, these towering animals don't need to engage in this behavior like we do. Instead, they use their time munching on leaves high in trees and staying alert to potential predators. So the next time you see a giraffe, remember, they won't be yawning, but they're certainly captivating in their own unique way. Did you know asthma affects Olympians too? Many may think that elite athletes are immune to health issues, but asthma, often called asthma, is the most common chronic illness among Olympians. This respiratory condition affects their ability to breathe freely, making it challenging for them to perform at their peak. It occurs when airways become inflamed and narrow, often leading to coughing, wheezing, or shortness of breath during intense physical activities. With training and effective management, many athletes learn how to control their symptoms, allowing them to compete at the highest levels. Famous Olympians like swimmer Michael Phelps and tennis star Venus Williams have publicly shared their journeys living with asthma, inspiring others with similar challenges. Their experiences prove that having asthma doesn't mean you can't reach your dreams. Understanding this common illness is crucial in supporting both athletes and those who face similar struggles daily. Why exactly does Mr. Beast sell chocolate? Mr. Beast, the popular YouTuber known for his outrageous stunts and philanthropy, has launched a chocolate brand called Feastables. This new venture not only gives his fans a tasty treat, but also reflects his personal passion for sweets and creativity. Feastables chocolates are available for purchase on his website and at various retailers like Walmart and 7-Eleven, making it easy for everyone to grab a bar. But there's more to Feastables than just chocolate. Mr. Beast is committed to high-quality ingredients, ensuring that you enjoy delicious flavors without any unnecessary junk. By connecting his brand to a good cause, he's also planning to donate a portion of the sales to help those in need. So when you buy a bar, you're not just treating yourself, but also making a difference. How cool is that? Is it really true that Buick thrives in China? In 2016, an astonishing 80% of all Buick vehicle sales happened in China, showcasing the brand's incredible popularity in the region. While many might associate Buick with American car culture, it's fascinating to see how this brand transformed itself overseas. Chinese consumers have embraced Buick, often viewing it as a symbol of status and quality. This shift highlights the growing automotive market in China, where buyers are increasingly looking for reliable and stylish vehicles. Buick's success in this vast market illustrates just how important international sales are for car manufacturers today. As a result, Buick has tailored its offerings to meet local tastes, which has paid off in spades. With ongoing economic growth in China, will Buick continue to expand its influence and adapt to an ever-changing market? Did you know that 90% of people are right-handed? This fascinating statistic highlights the dominance of right-handedness across various cultures and generations. Researchers believe this strong preference may arise from genetics and the way our brains are structured. Specifically, the left hemisphere of the brain, which controls language and fine motor skills, plays a crucial role in why most of us favor our right hand. However, left-handed individuals, who make up roughly 10% of the population, often bring unique perspectives to problem-solving and creative tasks. Their distinct way of thinking can influence everything from art to tool designs, challenging traditional norms and encouraging innovation. For example, some inventions like scissors or certain sports equipment have been adapted to accommodate left-handed users, showcasing how diversity in hand preference impacts culture. Moreover, left-handed people sometimes excel in areas that require out-of-the-box thinking, proving that being different can bring remarkable advantages. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as handedness can shape our everyday lives? Here's a wild fact about Costa Rican lizards. This fascinating reptile has developed the extraordinary ability to stay submerged underwater for up to 16 minutes. Imagine being able to hold your breath for that long. These lizards, native to the lush rainforests of Costa Rica, utilize a clever adaptation that sets them apart. When they dive underwater, an air bubble forms around their head. This bubble acts like a personal oxygen tank, allowing them to recycle the oxygen they exhale. By doing this, they can evade predators lurking above while still maintaining vital oxygen levels. It's like having a secret weapon in the wild. This remarkable ability not only helps them escape danger, but also highlights the incredible ways animals adapt to their environments. So the next time you think about survival skills in nature, remember the Costa Rican lizard and its impressive underwater tricks. How do you think these adaptations impact its survival in the rainforest ecosystem? This might surprise you. All animals share genetic blueprints. Scientists have discovered that all animal bodies use a common set of genes known as Hox genes, which serve as master switches for determining how an animal develops. These fascinating genes tell cells where to grow and how to organize themselves into various body parts, like limbs and organs. Imagine Hox genes as the ultimate recipe book for building different animals. But here's where it gets interesting. Small variations in how these genes are activated can lead to the incredible diversity we see in the animal kingdom today. For example, tiny changes in Hox gene activity can turn a fish fin into a limb or create the various shapes of shells seen in snails. This remarkable genetic toolkit is not only the foundation of life forms on Earth, but it also highlights our connection to every living creature. So next time you see a butterfly, a dolphin, or even a human, remember that we all share these essential building blocks in our DNA. Isn't that mind-blowing? Did you know hamsters can carry food in their cheeks? These tiny creatures possess a remarkable ability to store food that equals about 20% of their body weight in their cheeks. Imagine being able to carry around snacks like a portable backpack. This clever adaptation allows hamsters to gather food efficiently while keeping it safe from predators. Their cheeks have special pouches that expand, letting them stash away seeds, grains, and other goodies. When foraging, they can quickly pack their cheeks full and then retreat to a safe place to enjoy their meals later. This not only ensures they have enough food during lean times, but also helps them evade hungry eyes lurking nearby. It's like having a secret stash for emergencies. So next time you see a hamster, remember that their adorable cheeks are more than just cute features. They play a crucial role in their survival. Isn't nature amazing in how it equips creatures with such unique skills? Believe it or not, Sumidero Canyon is breathtaking. This stunning natural wonder located in Chiapas, Mexico, boasts depths of over 3,280 feet and stretches an impressive 8 miles long. As you stand at the rim, the sheer vertical walls rise dramatically, creating an awe-inspiring backdrop of lush tropical vegetation. The vibrant greenery hosts a variety of wildlife, including groups of spider monkeys, colorful birds, and even crocodiles basking in the sun. Because of its remarkable beauty and ecological significance, Sumidero Canyon is a popular destination for both adventure seekers and nature lovers. Visitors often take boat tours through the canyon, allowing them to soak in the majestic views from water level while learning about the area's rich history and diverse ecosystems. Those fortunate enough to experience it firsthand often leave with unforgettable memories and a newfound appreciation for nature's wonders. So if you're planning your next adventure, why not consider a visit to this extraordinary canyon? Ever thought about why we procrastinate so much? Procrastination is often wrongly associated with laziness, but it's actually more about our mood management. People frequently delay tasks because they want to avoid feelings like stress, anxiety, or even boredom. For instance, when faced with a looming deadline, instead of diving in, you might find yourself scrolling through social media or watching another episode of your favorite show. This behavior stems from our natural desire to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. It's much easier to escape into a distraction than tackle an uncomfortable task. Interestingly, research shows that those who procrastinate are not lazy, but are simply struggling to cope with various emotions. Understanding this can help us develop better strategies for managing our feelings, allowing us to tackle our responsibilities more effectively. So next time you find yourself putting something off, take a moment to consider what's really behind that delay. You might be shocked to learn that electrons can live forever. Quantum theory, a fascinating branch of physics, suggests that these tiny particles have the potential to exist indefinitely. Unlike many other particles that decay or transform over time, electrons can maintain their existence. But how is this possible? The concept stems from the idea that electrons are not just particles. They also exhibit wave-like properties. This dual nature allows them to explore various states and configurations in a way that seems to defy our everyday understanding of time and decay. Their behavior hints at a deeper layer of reality where classical rules don't always apply. As scientists continue to study quantum phenomena, we gain insights into an intricate universe that challenges our perceptions. So, could understanding electron longevity lead to breakthroughs in technology or energy? The possibilities are as exciting as they are endless. Believe it or not, anorexia was seen as holy. During the Middle Ages, many religious women believed that starving themselves brought them closer to God. This extreme fasting was viewed not only as a form of devotion, but also as a way to achieve spiritual purity. These women thought that by denying their physical needs, they could attain a higher spiritual status, reflecting their deep faith and commitment. This belief was partly influenced by the era's views on body and soul, where suffering was often seen as a path to holiness. Some women even became venerated figures, celebrated for their extreme piety, which made this practice seem more acceptable. Unfortunately, this misguided devotion led many to suffer serious health problems as they pushed their bodies to dangerous limits in the name of belief. How did this perception evolve over time? And what does it tell us about the connection between faith and physical health? Have you ever wondered why American drinks are so icy? In the United States, it's a common sight to see servers filling glasses with a mountain of ice, often leaving just a splash of drink at the top. This practice is rooted in tradition and cultural preferences, where ice is associated with refreshment. Ice not only keeps beverages chilled, but also gives a visually appealing look to the glass. Interestingly, restaurants often provide more ice than liquid to maximize the volume of the drink served, which means customers feel they are getting more for their money. However, this can lead to a diluted flavor, especially in drinks like sodas or cocktails. Whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly winter evening, that icy drink remains a staple in American dining culture. But why has this tradition become so standard? Is it all about aesthetics, or is there more to the story? Did you know SpongeBob had a different name? Long before he became the optimistic and quirky sea sponge we all adore, SpongeBob SquarePants was originally called something else entirely. When creator Steven Hillenburg first introduced the character, he named him SpongeBoy. This name was meant to reflect his bubbly personality and fun adventures under the sea. However, it turned out that SpongeBoy was already used for a mop product, leading Hillenburg to reconsider. After brainstorming, he settled on the iconic name we know today, SpongeBob SquarePants. This change not only helped avoid legal issues, but it also gave the character a unique identity that has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. SpongeBob's zany antics and positivity shine through every episode, making him a beloved figure in popular culture. Can you imagine the series with a different name? Hard to believe, but the largest stolen is massive. A famous German Christmas cake was baked in 2010 and measures an astonishing 10 meters, 236.55 feet long. This gigantic treat was made in the Haarlem railway station in the Netherlands and took 2.5 hours to cook. Imagine the ingredients. It required enormous quantities of flour, butter, dried fruit, and marzipan, making it a true baker's marvel. Stalin itself has a rich history, originating from Dresden, Germany, and is famous for being dusted with powdered sugar, giving it a snowy appearance that perfectly captures the holiday spirit. Today, it's adored by people around the world, showing just how much joy food can bring during festive seasons. How cool is it that a single cake can become such a symbol of celebration and togetherness? Let's uncover the truth about St. Patrick's Day. This lively holiday is celebrated every year on March 17th to honor St. Patrick, Ireland's beloved patron saint. St. Patrick is credited with bringing Christianity to Ireland and famously used the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. Today, people across the globe embrace this day with parades, music, and of course, vibrant green clothing. You might see folks in everything from stylish green hats to festive socks, all in good spirit. Major cities, including Dublin and New York, host spectacular parades showcasing traditional Irish dance, music, and cultural pride. Interestingly, the color green symbolizes spring and rebirth in Irish culture, making it a fitting choice. While many enjoy a pint of Guinness, a traditional Irish stout, the holiday has transformed into a broader celebration of Irish culture for everyone. Whether you're Irish or not, it's a time for community, joy, and maybe a bit of mischief. So if you're looking for a fun way to embrace culture, St. Patrick's Day is the perfect occasion. Did you know Chris Hemsworth is Thor? This Australian actor rocketed to fame as the mighty god of thunder in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, captivating audiences around the world. Hemsworth's portrayal in blockbuster films like Thor, The Avengers, and Thor Ragnarok has made him not just a superstar, but the standout member of the Hemsworth clan. His impressive physique, charming personality, and undeniable charisma have helped redefine the superhero genre. Beyond the superhero costume, Chris has engaged fans with his infectious humor and down-to-earth nature, often sharing glimpses of his life on social media. Interestingly, Hemsworth comes from a family of actors. His brothers Liam and Luke are also in the industry, though none have matched his iconic status as Thor. This Marvel character has become a cultural icon, leading to everything from merchandise to theme park attractions. Whether he's wielding his enchanted hammer or joking around with fans, Chris Hemsworth has left an indelible mark on pop culture. What's next for this superhero in and out of the movies? Let's uncover the truth about the Ta language. Originating from Botswana, the Ta language is a stunning example of linguistic diversity, featuring over 100 distinct click sounds. These clicks create a rhythm that's almost like beatboxing, combining elements of conversation and music in each spoken word. When you listen to someone speak Ta, it's like hearing an art form, a lively blend of tonality and rhythm that captures attention. Mastering the Ta language can be a delightful challenge, as its intricate sounds require considerable skill. Imagine the laughter and joy that arise when someone tries to express a complex idea amidst a symphony of clicks. It's not just about communication, it's about the cultural richness and playful nature of language itself. This isn't just a way to speak, but a beautiful expression of identity and creativity within Botswana's heritage. How cool is it to think of speech as a performance? You might be shocked to learn that sneezes can fracture bones. Sneezing seems harmless, right? However, for individuals with weakened vertebrae due to conditions like osteoporosis or spinal abnormalities, a forceful sneeze can actually lead to fractures. This is because the muscle contractions occurring during a sneeze create pressures that exceed 100 pounds per square inch, PSI, which can exert significant strain on fragile areas of the spine. Though such injuries are quite rare, they highlight a crucial point. Maintaining bone density is vital for everyone, especially those at risk for spinal injuries. Regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, and other healthy lifestyle choices can help protect your bones. Additionally, adopting protective postures during unexpected reflexive actions, like sneezing or coughing, may further reduce injury risks. It's always wise to be mindful of our bodies and take precautions, especially if we have any existing bone health issues. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember, it could be more than just a simple reflex. Can you imagine Notre Dame Cathedral's remarkable history? This stunning Gothic masterpiece in Paris started its journey in 1163 and reached completion in 1345, taking over 180 years to build. Designed to inspire awe, its soaring spires and intricate stained glass windows reflect the incredible craftsmanship of the medieval builders. During this long construction period, architects, artists, and laborers faced numerous challenges, including changing building styles and political turmoil. The cathedral has withstood the test of time, witnessing significant events from royal coronations to public gatherings. In addition to being a beloved tourist attraction, Notre Dame is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its architectural significance and rich history. Sadly, in 2019, a devastating fire damaged parts of this iconic structure, prompting a global outpouring of support for its restoration. The ongoing efforts to restore Notre Dame not only honor its past, but also promise a hopeful future for this incredible landmark. Here's a wild fact about fireworks pollution. Fireworks may light up the night sky, but they also bring serious environmental issues. When fireworks explode, they release harmful chemicals like heavy metals, including lead and barium, along with various pollutants into the air. These substances can drift far from the launch site, contaminating our air, soil, and water. The fallout doesn't just disappear, it poses risks to both humans and wildlife. For instance, these toxins can settle in local waterways, affecting fish populations and other aquatic life, while also entering the food chain. Even the tiniest amount of these hazardous materials can lead to health problems in people, particularly for children and those with respiratory issues. So while enjoying those colorful displays, consider the environmental cost. Is there a way to celebrate without harming our planet? Was Steve Jobs really against signing autographs? In 1983, Apple's co-founder, Steve Jobs, made an unlikely statement when he signed a typed letter saying, "I'm afraid I don't sign autographs." Fast forward to 2022, and that very letter became a hot auction item, selling for a staggering $478,939. This fascinating piece of tech history shows not only Jobs' unique perspective on fame, but also how memorabilia related to iconic figures can hold immense value over time. The letter captures a moment in tech history when Jobs was still rising to prominence, embodying both his vision for Apple and his somewhat reclusive nature. Collectors and fans often seek personal touches from influential figures, and Jobs' reluctance to hand out autographs adds an intriguing twist to his legacy. It makes one wonder about the stories behind such items and what they reveal about the people we admire. Why did this particular letter resonate so strongly with bidders? And what does it say about our obsession with celebrity culture? Is it really true that New Zealand has a wizard? In 1990, Ian Brackenbury Channel, affectionately known as the Wizard, was officially appointed as a wizard by the New Zealand Prime Minister. This quirky title might sound like a fairy tale, but it's actually a unique part of New Zealand's cultural heritage. The wizard is celebrated not just for his whimsical title, but also for his significant contributions to the community. He's known for entertaining and providing valuable services, including public speeches and performances that often carry a social message. His work has been so impactful that he received the Queen's Service Medal, a prestigious honor recognizing his dedication to the welfare of the community. With a colorful robe and a pointed hat, the wizard brings a touch of magic to everyday life, reminding us that creativity and kindness can go hand in hand. So next time you think about New Zealand, remember, it's not just about stunning landscapes and unique wildlife. It also has a wizard adding a sprinkle of enchantment. How cool is that?